Hey YouTube, it's your girl Sid. I'm back with another video. First things first, I want to just say Happy New Year. I cannot believe it is 2023. That is so crazy to me. Like, I don't know about y'all, but me, it still feel like it's 2022. I don't know. Today's video is going to be about 5 habits that you can maintain bringing into the new year to ensure that you will have a good year. So let's jump right into that, okay? One of the first habits you need to have is putting yourself first. This year, we not playing no games. We not sparing people feelings. We not giving people millions of chances. We standing on business, okay? We are putting ourselves first. I don't care what your version of you feel like that is, but whatever your version of putting yourself first is what we need to do this year. We're not playing games, okay? Like, it's about us. It's about loving on us. It's about doing self-care. It's about doing things that are going to set us up for greatness, doing things that are going to help us feel good, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely the first thing I would say this year to continue to have a good year, okay? Put yourself first. Don't be sitting up here trying to help this person, that person, this person, that person. I mean, do it if you can, do what you can. But one thing I learned, being the age that I am now, is that sometimes it's draining when you give your energy or just, you know, pull yourself in so many different directions. You really just have to lock in sometimes and just make yourself your main focus. Put your feelings first, your needs first, whatever first, you know, because that's what's going to help you be content in certain areas when it comes to feelings and feeling all these different emotions and stuff like that. So the next key habit I would say would be using discernment, okay? Know when it's time to leave a situation. Know when it's time to leave a job. Know when it's time to move forward in your life. Know when it's time to grow, expand, all of those things. Because when you use discernment, you really like save yourself from the bullshit. You really save yourself from things and outcomes potentially happen, you know, that aren't in your best interest because you're not using discernment. You knew that girl was a bad friend, but you know, deep down inside, you knew she was a bad friend, but you didn't want to believe it, or you was in denial about it, and then a situation happened and you realized, wow, I should have just used discernment. You know what I'm saying? Using discernment can really save you from having to go through the extra steps of bullshit, or just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we could do shortcuts, let's do it. If I could go through life not having to deal with certain drama, not having to experience certain things because I'm using discernment versus what I want to believe and be naive to, like, let's not do that. So that's number 2, use discernment. Oh, I just spit. Number 3, one of the things we doing this year to continue to make sure that we have a great year is we are creating the life that we want to live. You know, I seen a post on TikTok the other day, and this girl was just basically saying how I got my dream life was because I was being delusional. And when it comes to you going after things that you want, or you trying to go after your dreams, like, you have to low-key be delusional, or you're probably gonna seem delusional to other people who don't understand your journey. And it's kind of like you gotta start like showing up as the person who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, I feel like your life will manifest into those things and make those things your reality. You know, so create the life you want to live. If you want to travel, but you also got to save, or you also got to pay bills, or just day-to-day adult shit, put money to the side to travel. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do. If you want to buy clothes and rebrand yourself, rebrand your look, make sure you put money aside for that. If you want to be a business owner, I don't know, do fashion or just be a rapper. Like, create the life you want to live. Start acting like that person. Start showing up as that person so that your life can reflect that, and what you want will then become your reality. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things I am definitely doing this year. Like, we finna have a good year, okay? We not with the bullshit, like none of that. It's about us this year. It's about winning, okay? The next point I would say, stop being too humble. Stop being too humble. Know that you that bitch. Know your power. Like, I'm gonna tell you, people always be like, oh my God, be humble. This person's so humble, blah, 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 blah. When you are too humble, people treat you like you regular. When you are too humble, people fumble you. When you are too humble, okay, people will play you like you're not really that girl or that guy. Like, you be humble, but know who you are at the end of the day, and be confident in that. Don't let people play with you. Don't let people feel like, you know what I'm saying, oh, she's so humble, she don't even know her worth, so I'm gonna just treat her like dirt. Or, you know what I'm saying, like, know you that girl. Be humble and be cute about it, but still at the end of the day, you gotta know, like, yeah, I'm really hurt. Like, this is not up for discussion. Like, this is really that. This is what's going on for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. The next point I would say is put in action. We ain't doing no talking. We ain't doing no talking this year. We doing more action, less talking. Showing up with the results. We ain't talking about nothing. You know, don't speak on what you got going on, because I just feel like anytime I ever did that, things didn't go as planned, or things kind of went on a detour. Sometimes you get excited and you pre-speak on things, or you speak on things just before it happens, and that can kind of change the outcome of what can happen, because you never know who you might be saying something to, or telling your business to, or just not even telling your business, but just like, you know, you get so excited when you got good things coming, and you never know who you might say something to, and that might knock things off balance, of course, because you don't know what type of energy that they are bringing your way or pushing your way, whatever the fuck. So, yeah. Another point I would say would be use social media to your advantage. I don't care if you don't want to be an influencer. I don't care if you're not comfortable talking in front of people. Like, use social media to your advantage, whether that be making money off of social media, whether that means you're researching what you're feeding yourself, you know what I'm saying? And you're using it to your advantage. You always want to make sure you're never in a position of where something is taking control over you. You want to be able to be on Instagram. You don't want Instagram to be on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, use all that shit to your advantage. I feel like create more than you consume, or research more than you consume. You know what I'm saying? There's always podcast snippets on Instagram. There's always business tips on Instagram, ways to grow your social media on Instagram. Like, it's more than just pictures, it's more than just videos and that cute shit. Just social media, period. I'm not even gonna just say Instagram, but use it to your advantage. I feel like that once I started doing that, like, I'm not making money off social media, but once I changed the way I used it, I feel like that also helped me mentally, like in regards to feeling like, oh, I'm not where I want to be in life. Like, I started to appreciate my now, and I feel like that's such an important thing when you're growing. You have to learn and teach yourself to be appreciative for the small things. And that gets into my last point. You always want to make sure you celebrate your small wins. I don't care if you only got one sale and it's been a month and you just started your business, or not a month, but a month, hell, or even a week. Like, just be excited for the small wins so that you can be appreciative for when the greatness comes. You got to start small and work yourself up. That's something that I'm working with myself on, and just teaching myself, is that, like, people be expecting to be like at a place at a certain time, certain age. I want to be married at 25. I want to have all my kids before I turn 35. Like, everybody says these things all the time, and it's their perspective. But I'm learning to not focus so much on ageism and controlling when I get to certain destinations, and I'm more focused these days on allowing things to happen for me. And when allowing things to happen for me, you have to just be okay and not be so pressed on the if, ands, and the buts, or the bad that could happen. Just do it. Do the work. Whatever's supposed to happen is gonna happen. Who cares? You can still wake up the next day and say, hey, I did this. I didn't let me thinking these thoughts hold me back. I didn't let me being afraid of, sharing my opinion on the social media or on a big platform hold me back from what I really want to do. Like, you really just gotta take advantage and treat yourself and know who you are, know your power. I'm telling you, like, I don't know. I know it's just the beginning of the year, but I'm telling you, some of the things I have mentioned in this video is some of the things I've done, and it's helped me become less depressed and more just present in the moment. And even if something bad happens to me, I'm appreciative of that. I might get irritated or frustrated initially, but I don't let that move me too much, because I know that everything happens for a reason, and I know that I believe in God. He's never steered me wrong, and He's always, made it happen. So what the fuck am I stressing about? I gotta tell myself this every day. And when you change how you think, I think that helps you in many different forms, whether it be in mental health, physically, how you feel about yourself, like all of those different things. And so I'm going to end off this video with saying, these are some of the things I'm just going to continue to maintain as far as my habits, healthy habits per se, for 2023. But yeah, that's all that I have to say for tonight.